This is DJ Clam Slam bringing you the news you need and the info you crave. I actually don't have anything to report on right now. Like, maybe something horrible is going on somewhere, but I can't actually see everything all the time. I have to focus on specific things to know about them. Maybe there's something cool happening below the clouds. I don't know. But I don't look down there. I did once when I was younger. I saw the endless, burning, pulsating sea all dyed this unnatural, glowing peat and pink, and the bugs, the Scopelli swarm, flying around, emerging from their hiding places within the blight. Horrible, horrible, monstrous things. They're the only creatures that can survive touching the blight. But who knows? There might be others down there, below the clouds. I bet they're terrifying. Anyway, that's my weekly existential crisis. Hopefully I got more news next week. So, y'all are on the ship. The lunar eclipse, flying away from the blight. The tidal wave of blight, it goes below you. It washes over the big fucking tentacle monster, Evangelion motherfucker. And just when it washes over it, the creature is gone. You have no fucking clue what that was. But what you do know is that the body of Frieden Jordman, not to be confused with Jordan Friedman, the character on the player. The point is that not Jordan's body is lying on the deck. He has no external wounds. There's this blood around his eyes left when his brain fucking exploded. You all remember his panicked, screeching final words uttered as his mind shattered like glass. Reclamation project currently 0.07% complete. So, yeah, what the fuck does that mean is the good question. What the hell does that mean? Full disclosure as a DM, it might be some time before you figure out what he was on about. But right now, you don't have time to worry about that because before he died, Frieden revealed that the next Maelstrom would emerge less than 5 miles from the city of Cyrinus in 4 days. And you know, Maelstroms mean gale force winds. Maelstroms mean attacks by the bugs. Maelstroms mean people dying. So, what's the plan, everyone?
I have a quick question.
Oh, go ahead.
Do we still have like all of his notes and research that point to the Maelstrom appearing at the city?
He brought all his stuff on board, so
yeah, his body's on board. You can take his notes.
Yeah, I was more so wondering, like, did it fall in the blight during the scuttle or not?
No, he's just lying on deck.
I'm gonna take it.
Based on where the tokens are, right in front of MMX and Jet. Oh no, hold on. MMX isn't one of those cats that eats corpses, is he?
Well, I was getting to that. I was gonna say in true cat fashion, MMX starts pawing at his body, and after a couple of minutes of no response, he will start gnawing on this dude's arm.
Jasper, please.
Mad dog, and I'll take out the little spray bottle ring I have, and I'll start.
MMX continues to gnaw.
It's the magical spray bottle.
But it's like, it's a ring, right?
Yeah.
So I imagine that it's like a Green Lantern ring, but it can only create a spray bottle.
Okay.
MMX is just gonna try to forcefully rip the dude's arm off if you keep spraying him, and then climb up.
Callie is like going to.
Why are you desecrating the corpse? You're.
I don't like that. I don't like that MMX is eating me. Like I don't like that.
That does add to the comedic factor.
I don't like it.
Could you make
Your
sure that
arm
MMX
is now
doesn't
MMX's.
doesn't eat all the stuff on his body? We kind of need it.
MMX,
Can he have the arm?
No,
Can he have the arm?
No, you're not eating any part of me.
You're not giving much to work with.
You're already dead, okay? I'm sorry.
This sucks.
I was thinking you would give like a honorable burial at sea and I'm
Well,
honest, I didn't expect MMX.
that's what they say. You know, your cat will start eating your dead body, still warm and everything. Like he's
Talk about
I don't know if anyone's seen the show The Terror, but where a dude is eaten and they have to have the sea burial with just his leg.
Well, that's gonna be the opposite because all that's gonna be missing is this dude's
I'm
arm.
not
But
letting.
anyway, someone
I'm
said,
not fucking letting you eat my corpse.
okay. What if I can I have a finger?
No.
Damn, tough crowd.
so I'm gonna say while Jasper and Callie are wrestling with MMX to stop MMX from eating corpse, I will allow Zane mentioned it. You do go up to the body and you get the money which we distributed last time, and you get his notebook, which it's kind. I'd imagine it's kind of hard for you to read. It's a lot of technical stuff. It's a lot of numbers and math and then calculations, but it does say 5 miles south of Cyrinus, 4 days. And yes, it would be easy to kill someone and hide their body by chucking it into the blight.
Or by letting MMX eat it.
No.
because I'm
Okay, what if it was not your body, Jordan? Would you allow MMX to eat the corpse?
Then I Jordan would be totally fine with it. Callie's still probably Callie is probably one of, if not the goodest aligned characters I have ever made.
Yeah.
But he's hungry.
You get fed so many good berries every day.
Yeah,
MMX is not starving. He's never starving.
This is like A5 Wagyu.
Oh my
No, it isn't.
You're not allowed to have a taste for human flesh.
Not until 12th level.
Not until, okay. Casey, 5 more arcs, please.
Right now.
Hand them over.
Session.
Going.
So y'all have seen some horrifying, traumatizing, confusing stuff, and you got some urgent mission stuff. What would you like to do besides cannibalism?
It's not cannibalism.
Besides eating human flesh. What was
It's
that?
just bore.
That's depending on Callie. Is she hero enough to abandon the last mission we need to do, I believe, to go and
the last mission,
hero?
Your remaining mission is take Salazar to Cyrinus, admittedly.
Oh, okay. So then we're going there anyways.
But I would anyways. But yeah, Callie will be giving Friednan a proper sailor's burial.
Oh, good. How does that go, I guess?
Well, I imagine that given we are on a ship, I presume Atlas would have said supplies to do it, and I imagine Atlas would also probably know how to do it, so I'll ask Atlas to do that, and then yeah, it's just a thing of I don't actually know what entails a sailor's burial. Is that the 21 gun salute thing?
I think that's a soldier's burial. I don't know either. I would say Atlas would know a UNT prayer to throw a body overboard.
I mean, the thing is that Callie has had to do this before. So Callie would know. Jordan, don't know.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jordan.
Let's say that you put him with his things and you tie up in a sheet and you maybe burn some incense and say some prayers. And I feel like Atlas will be we release this body from the heavens down into below. May the goddesses have comfort on his soul, and may he find a happier life in his next one.
Honestly, it's actually kind of fucked that we drop bodies into the blight, seeing as it's how the blight destroyed the entire world.
Well,
I'm saying.
yeah.
It's like dropping it to hellfire saying, go to heaven.
But also
And-
at the
or
same time,
we
are
can
we gonna?
allow the
People.
circle of life to be completed?
Right, it's like, are you gonna carry a corpse all the way for several days while it decomposes? Because I guarantee we don't
Yeah.
have the things to embalm a corpse.
It is the best way to dispose of corpses and like the dead in this world, but it's also fucked up if you think about it. Because like I
Yeah.
said, it is like dropping stuff into
Isn't
hellfire
there?
and go to heaven.
To be fair, there's only so much space left on these sky
Yeah,
islands now.
it is
I
the
also
only way we can do it.
The darkest thing is this just. I think Citadel's probably the only well, maybe Cyrinus too, because they're like weird space Amish snake people. But like, I feel like what you would have to do with people
Isn't
is
Atlas
you
a
bury the
cleric?
bodies for nutrients.
No,
Yeah.
it's
No, you
ash-
cremate
ash
them.
everyone. Yeah, it's full cremation only.
Gentle repose is a thing, you guys.
Yeah, but no, there's. I mean, this is a
Well,
world where
doesn't-
you either get tossed into the blight or you get cremated.
You could
There's no other option.
magically embalm someone.
I think only the
Gentle
rich would do that in
repose.
this world.
Well, but hang on, doesn't gentle? Isn't that? Oh no, I'm thinking of feigned death. Never mind.
It just makes a corpse not decay.
Right. Yeah, I'm thinking of feigned death.
If you touched this, don't do this. Actually, none of you can do this. You don't know the spell, but if you gentle repose a corpse and eat it, what does that do to you?
Nothing.
I feel like
Nothing.
that would make you sick.
It just
Like,
preserves the body.
you
Yeah.
would
So would
just
you be able to digest it?
The same things that would happen
It'd
if
be-
you just ate a normal body.
it'd just be like eating raw meat.
Okay.
I mean, you're acting like the body suddenly becomes invincible. Like once it goes in your stomach acid would still destroy it. It just won't decompose.
It can't. Yeah, it can't decompose.
But why would stomach acids decompose, but like not like?
Well,
insects?
because stomach acid doesn't decompose in
It
the
breaks
way
down.
that a body
breaks-
decomposes.
So
Anyway.
basically, Casey, what the difference is that one is decomposing through bacteria, the other one is decomposing through acid.
Gotcha.
Mm,
To be fair, there is a lot of acid there is a lot of bacteria in your digestive tract. But anyway, are we all set on tossing the body overboard so MMX can't eat it?
Yes.
I'm set on tossing it
not
overboard
even
anyway.
a pinky finger.
No.
Okay, Atlas, I'm just gonna put a kibosh on this. Atlas sees, after giving this prayer and doing the funeral rite, sees you reaching for a pinky and just fucking kicks the body overboard. Okay?
No.
No Jordan for MMX.
I like to imagine that Alice is like partway through their prayer when they see it too.
I am absolutely
MMX
steering the
looks
ship up and out of the
reproachfully
blight
at
bubble.
Atlas and
Yeah.
walks away.
Yeah, we are flying up and out and towards our destination. We're leaving this close proximity to the blight while everyone's
So,
dealing
I
with
do
MMX.
There is a thing, because like Maelstroms, they're big disasters, especially when they're close to cities. I already moved your token there. I shouldn't have done that.
You're
But
over
you
here
want
somewhere.
to go straight to Cyrinus, or do you want to go to the Ironworks or
Nope,
Citadel?
straight
and
to
try it?
Cyrinus.
Straight to
Yeah,
Cyrinus.
Callie's a
You want-
hero. We're going straight to
Callie-
Cyrinus.
I don't know if I'd call Callie a hero, but she has heroic tendencies.
You want to, either with the pigeons or the radio, try and like get a message to other people that like, hey, there's disaster coming.
Yeah, I mean, I think like if we could send a radio message to try and organize a meeting with some higher ups at Cyrinus, that would be perfect.
Okay.
Who has the charisma to convince them?
Not Callie.
not Jasper for sure.
Yeah. And I do think we've established in the past that like you can receive radio. That radio is spotty aside from like Disco City. That you might be able to send a message and they might be able to pick it up, but we'll see. We'll see if they'll be able to get your signal in time. So what are you
Awesome.
saying when just sending out signal?
I mean, I don't think Callie's the one who's actually sending the message, probably, but
Oh God, it would be Myrna because
It's
Myrna's
Myrna's
the
job.
radio operator.
Yeah, it's Myrna's job.
But
Okay,
like, I
Myrna.
mean, yeah, it'd probably be something along the lines of like, I imagine there's some way to indicate that this is a very urgent broadcast.
Right.
Some universal like emergency code or whatever that everyone knows.
Yeah, but like not like an SOS type thing, you know, something different. And then yeah, basically just saying something along the lines of like disaster is coming to Cyrinus. We need to meet. We have proof. We need to meet with what is their government again?
So Cyrinus, actually, this is a history check opportunity to roll skills.
Okay.
I'll give you that
That's
action.
Okay,
awesome.
I'm rolling it.
Yeah, that's kind of my job. is to
Okay,
assist you
well,
with-
that got me exactly one higher, so that's an 18.
Okay, so Callie knows basic government structure, and I don't. Do I even want to make Arch roll, or should we just say Arch knows?
No.
Because Arch is.
Guys, I got a
action.
17.
Callie, like the one class
How the
that
fuck would
Callie
it-
paid attention to was like social studies. That's like the one
I will
class.
acknowledge, Nikki. I will acknowledge that you rolled a 17. How? How does MMX know this?
I don't know. Maybe he overheard the dudes talking about it in his facility.
Yeah, just fucking Deceptor like to just lecture because he's the type of guy who wants to look smart. He's like, I am explaining the government structure to you, my minions.
Have you ever heard of equity, MMX? No, I wouldn't suppose you would have.
So, in general, those of you who don't know would be informed by the party that does now that Cyrinus is weird. Cyrinus, it has very low population compared to the other cities. It's kind of independent. Like I said it earlier, they're snake Amish. It's mostly ran by the church, but it has this protectorate alliance with Citadel. Citadel does their security like they do for Ironworks. So when you arrive there, you'll either be dealing with Citadel guys or with priests. Pick your poison.
You pick our poison.
I do generally pick your poison.
We don't need to fight with either.
Oh, by the way, Jordan, give me a Constitution saving throw because that was stressful for Callie, the big fucking tentacle monster.
That's true. That's a 15.
That's a 15. Okay, so you get you're like sweating on your forehead. You're a little tired, but you managed to pull through it. The blight is not killing you yet. Actually, I just in general, how's the party doing after Eldritch question mark for the name tentacle monster tried to sink your ship?
I think that Callie, I think Callie is definitely shaken, but I feel like she's composed well enough that like only the people with better perception could probably tell.
I don't think Mirna would want to be in that situation again, but it was definitely interesting. I don't think she's ever read anything like that in her books.
Yeah.
I'd like to imagine that MMX has seen all manner of horrific chimera creatures, so he's just kind of like, another day in the life.
Yeah, it was a big thing with tentacles. I want to be a big thing with tentacles when I get a few more levels. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah, he's probably like, wow, you also got out of the lab and you're so big.
Are you my mommy?
Archer's main thought is fuck psychic creatures. I don't want to fight them again.
Yeah, psychic creatures are fun.
Don't fuck the psychic creature.
You might fuck
Jasper's
psychic
probably
creature.
a bit nervous.
You don't want to
but
see
he's
otter
also annoyed
tentacle
about the ship.
hybrids?
Not while
Jasper's
streaming.
nervous. I guess Nikolai's the only one who hasn't spoke up.
I've seen this before.
Yeah, like if I noticed things being weird, I probably would have been put like a quiet pat on Callie's shoulder, just like an acknowledgement, but I wouldn't push the subject.
Gotcha. And so it'll be roughly 4 days till you get to Cyrinus. Anything you want to do in the downtime? Any conversations you guys want to have before we cut to there?
No, I think that's it.
Nothing in particular I can think of.
Nah.
Everyone good to just cut?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Hold on, I just realized that this was going to be like a scene like Theater of the Mind because it's literally in a mind, but I've decided to give a name to it just a sec. Okay. But as you guys are traveling there, you go to bed at night and you sleep. And Jasper, in particular, as you're flying to Cyrinus, Jasper, it's time for you to have flashback nightmare dreams. Because something about this, it's just got you dreaming. And I'm going to call this little segment Jasper Quest. That's what I've got called in my notes. As we go through Jasper
Quest.
dreams. Wait, shit, I misspelled that.
Japper Quest.
Yep.
Japper Quest.
Oh.
That sounds like a weird, like vaguely racist, like Japanese quest where like
No.
No,
World War
Don't finish
II.
that thought. Not on stream.
Hey, Alex, why is Jasper's like flashback that?
Yeah, sorry guys. Jasper might need to be canceled.
Okay. So it's
There we
Jasper
go.
Quest. Okay. So Jasper, you have late at night, you have this dream of something that happened 5 years ago. A dream about the city of Ukden. It was an amazing city, a city of scholars, a city of honor, and 5 years ago, it fell from the heavens. This stream, we open up on the stream. We see Jasper Emmerich, a young member of the Oakton military, is running down the street of the city. And you know, it's this beautiful city consisting of large castle-like walls decorated with sparkling stained glass windows. We watch as one of these windows shatters as a knight is thrown from it. He lands in front of Jasper, and Jasper, he looks up and he sees a sky full of bugs. These massive black bugs with claws like scythes. The Scapelli swarm. He watches as men on the walls fire at them with cannons, and they kill bug after bug, but the swarm just keeps coming. You know, it's been attacking Ulkden for a few hours now, and it has become clear that the city is doomed. The evacuation has begun, and Jasper knows it's his job to fight and keep the bugs occupied for long enough to allow people to get away. And Jasper, I would assume, understands that it's not really his job in the scenario to make it out alive. So, Alex, in this flashback, as the bugs are destroying the city, what does Jasper do?
As the bugs fly around, defeating night after night, he starts to retreat further into the castle, and attempts to board stuff off, trying to slow down the Scapelli from entering buildings and making it to the dockyards. On his way, he picks up, rips off dog tags from people while he can.
Gotcha. So you're doing everything you can. It isn't much, but you're doing what you can, and you're taking these dog tags from corpses, just a little bit from them. I feel like as you're taking some of these dog tags, you see these ballista bolts fly over your head and strike some of the bugs, and you turn to see these suits of armor walking towards you, holding crossbows. You know that there isn't any flesh beneath the armor. You know that they're warforged, the mechanical automatons created by the scholars of Oakton, and they ask, "Are you all right, sir?"
I don't know.
That is unfortunate. There are other soldiers in that courtyard over there. They may be able to provide you with medical assistance.
Well, what about everybody else's? How's the evacuation going?
The evacuation is ongoing, sir. We estimate that a good 30 to 50% have already left. We are unaware of how much we'll be able to at this point, though.
That's not enough.
Understood. And they just keep firing at the bugs. And I feel. Go ahead.
If you can hold the line here, I need to rest.
Okay. And so I feel like you sit and you rest, and after you've been resting for a second, you can see out of the corner of your eye another soldier lying there, covered in blood, just dog tag hanging from his neck. What do you do?
I sit next to him, and I guess even though he's dead, I'll still speak to him.
Sorry, everything we knew. It's going down. Best I can do for you is remember.
And I'll take his more dog tags. I'll just start stuffing my bag full of them.
Yeah, so you reach for his dog tag, and I feel like his bloody hand just grabs yours, and he just in a hoarse voice, I have special orders from the king, but I don't think I'll be able to complete them.
What are they?
There's this scientist, Dr. Wider. He works at the clock tower. The king said he was our only hope. You need to grab him and take him to the lifeboats. And then just mid-sentence, his arm releases and falls to the ground.
I'll hold him for a bit to lay him down gently and start limping my way over to the royal sign, or the
clock tower.
The clock tower, yes.
Okay, and so you limp over to the clock tower, and it's this massive building in the center of the city. It was built before the Blight and has been ticking ever since, meticulously maintained by the scholars. It's this point of pride for the people of Vulcan that this clock tower is still ticking. And I feel like as you go by it, just because of the damage from the bugs, it stops ticking at let's say 12:17 a.m. or p.m. It is not midnight, it's noon. But anyway, you enter into the bottom of this clock tower, and you see this old man wearing welding goggles, and the top half of a warforged is sitting on a metal table in front of him. You see the old man is unscrewing the back of the warforged skull.
Hello?
Excuse me. Just a minute. I need to get these readings. This warforged is named OA892. He returned last night from a very special, very secret mission down below the clouds. Say hi, OA892. Hello there, sir. Yes. Who are you?
Jasper Emmerich, the soldier of Oakton.
I see. Dr. Iona Wider. I'd shake your hand, but I'm busy. Just a moment. There we go. Yes. If these readings OA892 sent back are accurate, then my years of research have finally paid off. Oh, good.
I don't know what's good about anything that's happening here, but you need to come out.
I know.
Okay,
I've got it's fine. I've got my readings. And what's good about this, young man, what's good about this is that what I've got here now, it's salvation. I can't tell you more. It's very confidential information that cannot fall into the wrong hands, but this discovery will save the world. It could have saved Oakton if I'd made it a few years earlier. But yes, we must get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, and like he just goes with you, and you like are heading towards the lifeboats, evacuating the city. And I feel like a bug just lands in front of you, one of the Scopelli swarm. What does Jasper do?
Crap. We gotta run.
And I'll start looking for a way for him to go while I can fend him off. Before disengaging from it to go with him again.
Okay, and I feel like you see a side path and you point him down that. And could I get like a retroactive attack roll to see how good Jasper went up against this bug? I don't think like you can die in the dream and then have retroactively died in real life, but just out of curiosity.
Jasper just disappears in front of us.
Walk in, Jasper. Fucking walk in. Okay, with that 14, we've established these things have high AC. Like you're just trying to fight it, but your blade just glances off and it just knocks you back, and then it flies past you, and you watch as it just slashes Dr. Wider with its claw. And he's just lying there injured, and the bug flies off to go destroy something else.
I'll stand myself back up and charge over to him.
Okay.
Wider!
Oh god, oh that's my blood. Oh boy. Are you all right, boy?
As good as I can be. What can I do for you?
What can you do for me? That's a good question. But at this point, what you can do for me is you can live. And as he says this, he grabs you by the arm, Jasper, and you feel this burning on your chest, like your skin is being cut apart with a knife. And you just feel as these markings are burned into your chest. I've burned the numbers into your skin. They're the key to everything, but they cannot fall into the wrong hands. If they do, then the sky will tear itself apart. There's only one man I trust with them. His name is Dr. Clevenger Dinosaur. He's third commander of the Citadel. Remember that. Third commander of the Citadel. Bring him the message. He's the only one. And then for the second time, actually, let's be honest, probably more than the second time today, someone just dies in your arms. And I feel like we cut to an hour later. Jasper, you're sitting on one of the lifeboats fleeing Oakton. You're probably one of the only soldiers who made it out, and I mean, it's up. I can't imagine that feels good for Jasper. And you look at the city in the distance, and you see the bugs tearing it apart. And you also see the outcasts. They're there. You see them raiding what's left of the city, taking what they can. Fucking pirates. And then you see the city's engines give out. You see the city sink below the clouds. But before it disappears completely, you see something strange. You see this elderly Yuan-Ti woman holding a gnarled wooden staff, standing on the edge of the city as it sinks. There's this lion sitting on the ground behind her. You don't know why, but the sight of this woman fills you with dread. And then you wake up. Yeah, fun nightmare Jasper just had. Actually, why do I have a feeling that Jasper's had that nightmare many a times?
A few times, yeah. Here and there.
Yeah, so Jasper's having a fun night. How's Jasper feeling?
When he wakes up, he's kind of like throwing himself around in bed. And he'll go off to the main deck.
The bugs are not sometimes replaced by giant. Oh, wait, I misread that. I thought you said the hot dogs were made of bugs. That's not true. But are we saying that what Zane just said, that sometimes in Jasper's dream the bugs are actually hot dogs?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I think that's good.
Um,
The Jasper goes out on the deck to get some breath. And I feel like as you're on deck, the ship flies past the giant floating letters that come during every arc near its beginning. Memories of Mission 4, Memories of Home, as you're flying towards Cyrinus. You got your mission, you know what will happen if you fail it. So hopefully you succeed.
I hope so.
Yeah, hopefully.
So that was dark. Does anyone else have shenanigans or bullshit that's happening when they're flying towards Cyrinus?
I do need to send a letter back to Esme.
Okay, cool. Where are you writing to your sister?
I wrote it out a while ago and then forgot to send it last session.
Okay,
So, which makes sense. We were pretty busy. But I
yeah,
will.
with something.
Yeah, I'll put it
Fucking
in
Evangelion monster.
game chat and I'll also read it out.
Yay.
Dear Esme, it is good to hear from you again. Congrats on the new job. It's wonderful that you're able to do it from home as well. Honestly, who cares what Mother thinks? She's always had to stick up her ass, and frankly, nothing is going to change that. What truly matters is how it makes you feel and the sense of accomplishment you get from it. It's easy to lose yourself chasing the standards set by others, and please do keep me updated on what our parents say about my return. Unfortunately, my plans didn't work out. It would be wonderful to see you again, and I can't wait for the day it finally comes true. With love, Callie.
Soon. I want to introduce Esme properly. You'll have your miserable backstory stuff soon.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, we're flying. Anyone else have stuff they want to do in downtime while they're flying?
I would say Nikolai is kind of just on his own. He is thinking a lot about Salazar, and I think there's a little bit of envy of what seems to be Salazar's peace of mind.
I shouldn't laugh at that. That's
SMH, evil demon
Yeah,
laughter of meaning.
I mean, yeah, he's pretty chill and good at compartmentalize. He's good. He knows his life. He knows what he's chill. He's not like distressed about anything. But I mean, he hasn't had a good life. It's just that he adapts to it pretty well.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a blind orphan. Like, actually, he's probably homeless now that I think about it. Like, but he's chill with it.
Yeah, and I think there's a little envy, jealousy of that chillness, of just that sense of calm and peace and kind of fulfillment and purpose.
Yeah. Okay. Well, speaking of Salazar, I feel like as you're approaching Cyrinus, he's like just really, really wistful about it, just hanging out in the cargo hold, talking about it. And whoever, I feel like Atlas would be there for this, Nick. Like anyone else who wants to like just hear his wistful reminiscence on his childhood home, but just like he's like, yes, I cannot. We'll be at Cyrinus soon, and it has been such since I stepped foot on Cyrinus. I haven't been there since the massacre. What a terrible night that was. Does anyone want to...
I'm gonna be honest, I did not hear what he said.
Oh, he said he hasn't been to his hometown since the massacre.
Do I know about do I know of the massacre?
Well, he'd be happy to explain it if you don't want to do history checks.
I do want to do a history check.
History check. Let's see. This is in living memories. How old is Callie? Callie's like 20.
24.
24.
That's
So
a
this would be like-
16.
16. You vaguely remember something. You vaguely remember, oh yeah, didn't a bunch of people get killed in Cyrinus when I was like 8 or 9 years old? That sucked for them.
I don't think Callie would have worded it that way, but yeah.
No. And he's like,
If Myrna can hear all of this shit through like the radio PA system, she's just gonna turn down this Outcast massacre talk and just crank up her music.
yeah, turn up that music. Play the ABBA to forget about the hate crimes.
Please. Now I want to imagine that MMX was napping very the watchtower since he can like climb ridiculously now, and the bass boost just scares him off when he falls.
Okay, does MMX fall to his death or fall like?
Oh,
when
he
you
like
depart the
falls.
ship?
He falls onto the ship. But I want to imagine that
fucking
that-
glide now.
that Myrna sees him like nails on the glass, desperately trying to find purchase as he falls off the side of the watchtower.
Levitate.
Would Myrna actually just cast levitate on him as he slides down?
What else is she gonna do with that?
So if-
spell? What else
hold
is
on,
she
if-
levitating?
You're on a ship that's going like very quickly. Like if you cast levitate, does MMX keep moving with the ship, or do you just leave MMX behind?
Please.
I think MMX would just float and drift into the crow's nest.
You have gotten your MMX back. You got MMX. Yeah.
It's like
So
my
you-
personal headcanon that Myrna bass boosted the fuck out of the speakers. And the
It's not a
watchtower.
big ship. I feel like if Myrna base boosts enough, you will just the whole ship is just, like shaking.
Eminem, but as soon as the bass drops, all the windows shatter.
Our
Do you know
floorboards
how
just start breaking
expensive
apart.
glass is? All of the beaches got covered in blight. It's going out of your paycheck, Myrna.
No.
As per usual, let's be honest.
I'm basically the Batman of this group.
Yeah, hold on. What do I have written? But Salazar is just going to monologue to himself, kind of, just to give party information. You know, Cyrinus, as you know, it is the home to the Temple of the Crone, and she is the goddess of many things, but perhaps most infamously, she is a goddess of death. For a long time, people have caught glimpses of her at moments of great disasters. She stood on the battlefield as the Blight ended the war to end all wars. She has been seen again and again as the floating cities sank. Because of this, many think of her as a horrible omen. A truly, truly despicable omen. They treat our faith as monstrous. And 15 years ago, there was this pirate, a man by the name of Randall Conroy. A truly, truly despicable man. He was the first mate of a ship called a Thief's Embrace. He convinced his captain to organize an alliance with the Outcasts and other pirate crews, attacked Cyrinus, slaughtering hundreds over the course of a week-long siege, taking everything they could, but that wasn't enough for Conroy. He attacked the temple. He massacred the faithful. They say only a single child survived the massacre unharmed. As for
Nikolai is not saying anything. He is very much, though, white knuckling his grip on his sword, and he is not able to look at Salazar right now.
Yeah, and I feel like if you were to look at Atlas would just be the most dead, miserable expression possible. Salazar is a fun guy. He's a nice, very honorable, like, monk. He is just telling this story that makes everyone around him miserable, that brings back traumatic memories, and he's just continuing to talk on.
He's
Anyway,
just the equivalent of that sweet grandpa who's talking about that one country and what they did during World War II.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even have to say which country, it's all of them.
Yeah. Salazar. He's just recounting. He's just casually recounting, like, what happened. He's just like, yeah, the horrible things happened during World War II. And then there's fucking Atlas over there who lived through it, who's like, yeah, it was horrible. Salazar also lived through it. Anyway, after the thief's embrace finally fled, its captain learned what Conroy had done and executed him for his transgressions. And that's the end of that story. Let's go up to the deck. I'm sure we'll be arriving soon.
Of course, yes.
Go ahead.
That's all I was saying is one hopes.
One hopes.
Perchance.
Yep, one hopes that's the end to that story. Oh no, it's time for Massacre 2 Electric Boogaloo, and this time the party's doing it.
Oh,
Are you? I mean, don't. That isn't you. Yeah.
Casey, you can't like try and bait us into it and then be like, actually, don't do that.
Jasper's gonna have a PTSD-driven massacre.
Kingsman 1.
Yeah.
Oh god, the church scene. Oh, it is
Yeah,
a church city, so.
Jasper just goes into a church and goes full Kingsman. There aren't even like the homophobic like Kingsman dudes. Jasper doesn't like churches for things completely unrelated to his traumatic backstory. Yeah.
I mean, that checks out.
And time to arrive in Cyrinus. So you see the city as the eclipse approaches, although I guess maybe city is the wrong term for this place. Like, Cyrinus, it's the largest of the cities by a wide margin, but it's just fields. It's endless fields of rice, corn, wheat, and beans, with a few small farm towns dotted around. You know, it has the smallest population of the sky, roughly 6,000 people, a tenth of the Citadel. But, I mean, it's the heartland. It's where all the food comes from. The farmers are vital for the survival of the sky. This is the breadbasket. It's where 2/3 of all the food in the world comes from. But, you know, Cyrinus falls, the world falls with it.
It took us 3 days to get here, about, right?
I think 4 is what I said, but about that, yeah.
I just didn't know if you were like this square or this square.
You're kind of like you're on the corner of this square and this square, but you're booking. I'm gonna say you get there in just like 4 days, and just
Okay, so we have one more
rushing.
day till the Maelstrom.
Maybe a bit less than a day, but the Maelstrom. Well, actually, I'd say. Speaking of, when's the Maelstrom gonna get there? As you're approaching the edge of the city, you feel the wind pick up, and this massive storm breaks through the clouds. This sphere of black clouds, even larger than the last Maelstrom you conquered. And you know, in a few hours, it's gonna open, and you'll be able to stop it. But you know, if you don't, if you let the Maelstrom stay for too long, the wind's going to continue building and getting worse and worse. So, yeah, time limit. Because this thing is close.
And then last 2 questions. How much HP could Jasper repair in those 4 days as we're flying? And
I think we've established in the past that you can't really work to fix a ship that well while it's flying.
yeah, you can't do a full repair, but I know he can do like a little bit. I think you said that was something you could do. It's just a little bit.
It won't restore health, but you can patch up and like the ship isn't falling apart. Like you'll be able to
nothing mechanically.
Nothing mechanically, just like balance. But you've arrived in Cyrinus. A couple hours till the Maelstrom. What would you like to do?
Everyone gets their bonus, by the way,
How much is it?
on the ship. It is going to be. Should know this off the top.
12.
I remember it
What's
being
the long
like
rest
11 or
button? The
12.
goober?
Yeah,
I
it
think
may
it was
be a little
12,
bit
wasn't it?
higher with the level up now. It is 7 plus 5. Yeah, it's 12.
Remember to hit long rest, everyone.
Yes,
Yeah,
you've
I
all
did not
had
do
your
that
long
last
rest.
time.
You're all going to be full, and you'll need it for the Maelstrom because Maelstroms are filled with enemies.
I'm gonna refill my
Can
health
we-
manually.
And we're
Should we
level
check and
7, right?
we check and see if there are any groups that are preparing to raid the Maelstrom besides us? If anyone has been like prepared.
Yeah, you should probably land and talk around. How about this? Salazar will recommend you should land the ship outside the Temple of the Crone in the center of Cyrinus. That's where like the center of like the town is. That's where you could probably find out if there's anyone in the area. You could talk to people and inform them to bunker up.
But that's what we sent the radio message for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and let's see if they got it. As we load the big old map for Cyrinus, this is a big one because I combined a few areas. Welcome to Cyrinus. Yay. Who wants to check out the Temple of the Crone where there's all the like religious leaders? And who wants to just hang out on farms?
Booking. So the religious leaders are like the leader of the island, yeah?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, I'm booking it there.
I will
Who wants
also be
to-
going.
Okay. Anyone else want to go?
Yeah, I had to ride or die at Cali.
A feeling I'm going to be
Yes.
forced there
First to
against
make
my
it
will.
with Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean this is how it goes. You don't get left alone.
No.
Are we
Yeah,
all
you
just
don't-
going as a group then?
Awesome. Let's all go as a group. And
I mean, apparently that's the
like,
mission. There's no exploring here on this island yet. We have a mission to do first.
Yeah, to be honest, I was just going to move you, but it's polite to like ask what you do. And anyway, as you're approaching the Temple of the Crone, you can see on this battle map here this giant like toppled statue of the Crone just lying there on the ground. Don't walk on it.
Why are we on it?
Stop stepping on the statue. Atlas and Salazar are just like shaking their heads because this is sacrilegious. Don't walk on the statue. It's damaged. Like it got blown up like during the massacre. There's a plaque next to it, like all the people who got killed, and you're just getting your dirty boots on the statue.
I'll give 50 gold to whoever sits on her face.
Anyone gonna take that up?
No.
Callie's giving a very stern
MMX
look at
sits
Myrna.
on it. Just kidding.
That's 50 pieces of food for MMX.
That's 50 shaboing boings.
That is.
50 show boing boings. Well, why didn't you say it like that first?
Okay. And so you walk into the Temple of the Crone, and as you go inside, I feel like Jasper, your eyes get drawn to this like mural on the walls of like this old Yuan Ti woman with a gnarled wooden staff and this lion at her side.
I'll just stare at it as we come in. I'm like captivated.
Yeah. Like I feel like Atlas puts a hand on your shoulder and say, "That's the god I used to worship, but don't anymore for, let's say, obvious reasons."
Seems familiar.
Well, that's unfortunate. He's not a goddess you want to run into. And so you walk into the temple, and there's this old priest there, and he looks at you over, and he sees Atlas and says, "Atlas!" And Atlas says, "Father, how are you doing, my child?" And Atlas just shakes his head and says he isn't doing well. You brought others here. Greetings, greetings. Welcome to the temple.
Yes, well, I normally I would exchange pleasantries, but this is a rather very time-sensitive matter. We were working with a researcher, and they collected some data on the Blight that reveals that a Maelstrom is going to open up just a few miles away from here. And Callie will pull
Oh
out the
my.
notebook and go, I have the proof here.
Oh my! He like looks over the notebook. He does not understand like this like high level physics stuff, but like you seem like a trustworthy person. You're with Atlas, who is a very good like person. Like, and Father Juno's just gonna be like, oh my, this is unfortunate news. There's a battalion of Citadel soldiers stationed here, but I don't know if they will be fully capable of defending Cyrinus from this threat. I will send word to the barracks immediately. Oh, there's also a Citadel airship crew visiting the city. They're down just south of here at the barn for that sheep farm. They might be able to assist you.
I see. We might be able to, but what about in terms of evacuating the people here?
Evacuation is troublesome. We don't. We
You
can
have to
hunker
find
down.
a way.
I
You don't
If
you don't
people
want to be
s-
here when something like this happens.
I'm well aware. I will call upon as many people as I can, as many merchant ships that are in the area to try and pull people, but I don't think we'll be able to get everyone out in time. This is very, very dangerous news.
Indeed. We can help with evacuation, but once the Maelstrom opens, we're planning on going in and shutting it down.
Oh my, thank you. That will be very, very useful. You have experience with like these maelstroms?
Indeed, we do.
Good.
We
Well, I wish you luck.
thank you. Please keep us updated on what goes on in terms of the evacuation, but
Of course.
unless there's anything else you need to know, I think it's best we talk to that Citadel commander you were speaking of.
Yes, yes. You should do that. Well, actually, well, you should do that. But also, I know there is one thing I can do to help you. We in the temple's basement, in the lantern room, we call them the sacred treasures, ancient items that could perhaps be beneficial to you as you conquer the maelstrom.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
if
So who wants to go magic item hunting, and who wants to go deal with Citadel people, or do you want to do one after the other?
one after the other, I think.
I gotta
Oh,
be right
good.
back for my laundry.
Okay.
I know you're
That's
saying
the
that
third
like out of
option.
Jasper
character, but
has to do laundry.
I gotta do my laundry.
Yeah, Jasper's like,
I
oh
hope that was
shit!
in character for Jasper.
Yeah, you just see
I
Jasper
haven't-
run off.
Today is Jasper's laundry day, so he's actually here in like a fucked up looking shirt he won from a hot dog eating contest.
Oh shit! I just
Jeans
realized
with the
how the
hole in the
laundry
ass.
whole thing got blown up. Oh, there's so much hot dog grease all over me. Jasper has a really sad, like really brilliant backstory. I fucking love it. He's still the hot dog gambling loser guy who thinks MMX is a dog.
He's not a loser. How dare you?
No, well,
Does he have advantage
Not
to
a
get out of
loose-
grapple checks with all the hot dog grease?
I think he should. I think he should.
but yes, but unfortunately, I'm going to add it so that he gets extra aggroed by creatures that like consuming people because he just tastes so good.
He gets extra aggro from MMX?
I mean, that's up to MMX.
Goodbye, Jasper.
The giant walking hot dog. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, I fear if MMX came into contact with a giant walking hot dog, It would take about 2 seconds for him to start trying to eat it.
And so, Father Juno leads you down to this room full of lanterns, this glowing room. And he says, "This is a very special place. It's a very sacred. But the important thing is what's in this chest." And he's going to pop it open and give you his people's sacred treasures. And he is going to give you 3 magic items. Dun dun dun. These magic items, which I am posting in chat,
Okay.
are the Shroud of Death. It's a +1 cloak of protection. Also allows you to cast Feign Death once per day. Bell Demise is a magic lantern. Allows you to cast Toll the Dead as an action 3 times per day, DC 14. And finally, the Light of Dawn. This single-use gemstone that you can crack to use the spell Dawn, DC 18. Like, distribute these how you want. Your prize is, like, gifts from the priest.
Oh, goddamn, Dawn's a 5th level spell, right?
Which is why it's single use.
Yeah. I mean, the only one that really would be useful for Callie is the Shroud of Death, and I'm like, it's not like I need this item, you know?
Yeah, that's about the same for Myrna with the cloak.
Yeah. I mean, who among you has the lowest AC?
Well, not Myrna.
What's Myrna's AC?
18.
Okay, mine's 17.
Mine's 13, so maybe.
So maybe you
I
should
was gonna
take
say,
it.
MMX should
I
have
was
the
gonna say
cloak.
it,
Oh,
it sounds
but-
like MMX, but it doesn't matter. I can't wear clothes anyways. I don't think. I can't wear
It
armor.
would
You could have a little
it
cape.
would be cute. It would be cute to see a cat with a cape.
Also,
Sure.
another
But
thing,
also MMX is
magic
barbaric.
clothes, like magic items that are worn, like armor or clothes, they will resize to fit the person wearing them.
Oh, that's weird. I guess that makes sense.
I think it's like, yeah, it's a weird thing where I think technically it's kind of only supposed to be for attuned magic items. Like, it's a thing that happens with attunement, but it's also kind of just been like grouped into all magic items for gameplay reasons.
Weird.
Can you
Yeah.
be quiet? I don't think I can wear it though
Okay.
because I'm unarmored.
Damn.
No, it's my cat. It's my cat.
Oh, so you have your own MMX in real life that you're basing all of this off.
I do. She's a menace. Quiet. She is actually always meowing at me for food.
Same with
So
my
she is-
cat.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think that honestly, if your AC is only 13, Nikolai, then you should probably take the Shroud of Death.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Uh,
would definitely do that then.
Bro, Nikolai's gonna look so fucking cool.
Toll
with
the
that.
Dead is literally useless for me.
Yeah, I think it's the weakest of them, but it's so thematically relevant for like this temple of a death god.
True.
Well, not death god. If we're being technical, it's like the crone and this faith. It's like sort of the god of endings, like so death, but also healing and dawn and reincarnation. Whole bunch of complicated stuff. Really like the gods the crow gave me.
Does anyone know how to add Shroud of Death in D&D Beyond?
It is not a
You
real
have to
item. It is a
add,
thing on your-
you have to create a homebrew item and then add it to your character.
Is there a way to just like add an AC, a +1?
Well,
Yeah, you
Cloak of
can.
Protection's a real magic
Is he
item. Just add
customized?
that and
Yes.
remember that you
Disregard
can use,
me.
Feign
I
Death.
got you.
So, and you've been given your magic items. Who wants the bell and who wants the gem?
MMX would eat the gem. I fear.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, you
if
eat the
no,
gem
no,
and it activates.
No,
no.
no, no.
And it activates Dawn spell in your belly, and you fucking explode. What did you think would happen?
MMX could
I
tank
said-
Dawn.
I said he would. Not that that is the course of action I am hoping MMX will take. But he probably would eat it. It's probably shiny and really yummy looking to him.
If no one
Damn.
else
Well,
wants to
no.
take the gem, I'll take it. But yeah, I don't know. None of these like stand out to me.
Why did I write magic lantern? It's supposed to be a fucking bell. It's a lantern and also a bell, I guess, because I got words mixed up. Let's say it can also be used as a lantern. It's a weird fucking bell. The magic item crafters got confused. There's some miscommunication. So it's a magic lantern, but inside it also has a bell hammer. It's fucking weird. Okay. And so, as you're being given these magic items, can I get a perception? Who wants to give a perception check?
Me.
Okay.
Perception. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself because I just remembered I have that. Okay, it doesn't fucking matter because I rolled a 5 and a 1, so that's 12, 13.
Myrna will take it.
Okay. Callie doesn't notice shit. She's like, Callie's distracted by
Do I
keeping
need to
MMX from
perceive?
eating the gem.
There's a 12.
I rolled a
Myrna
6. I'm
also
too
doesn't-
desperate.
Oh my god, you guys are worse. Terrible.
MMX is trying really hard to eat the gem right now. His focus is shot. He's just thinking about how yummy that gem looked.
Okay. Anyone else want to try a chance at noticing something?
Yeah, I'll roll.
How do I look, Callie? With your eyes,
10.
Myrna.
With what?
Okay, no.
That fucking Sesame Street quote. How do I look? With your eyes, Bert.
Okay, so Zane just messaged me like Zane is away from Mike, but Arch notices something because Arch has good perception. Arch just like kind of just like turns head and looks at like Rio, and I'd say like the rest of you notice now that's been pointed out to you that Rio is just like standing there staring at these lanterns. There's 7 lanterns on the wall. 3 of them are glowing with fire for some reason, but only 3. And Rio is just staring at them.
There's a
No, why
third.
Rio wanted to see things.
There's a third
Are
bird
you-
person out there.
Are you okay, Rio?
And she just, the lanterns, she just says, and Father Juno says, yes, the lanterns, it makes sense they would catch your eye. They're very special lanterns. When the blight swept across the land, when the cities were raised into the heavens, the priests were given a commandment from on high to hang 7 lanterns in this room. For 100 years, the lanterns stayed dim. Then one morning, the first lantern began glowing. 3 months ago, a second lantern began glowing, and 3 weeks ago, the third began glowing. Very, very odd, don't you think?
I think I'd have to agree, yes. Do you know the significance of these lanterns? Or is it just something, forgive me if this comes across rude, I don't intend it to, but just something passed down from generation to generation?
Well, I'm sure they're significant, but the exact significant is interesting. There's been so much discussion in our church over the years about what the lights represent. Some believe that when all 7 are lit, the world will end. On the other hand, some believe that when all 7 are lit, the light will fade away and life will return to the planet. Personally, I reject the idea that the lanterns represent good or evil. This is, after all, the Temple of the Crone. She's the herald of many things, both horrid and wondrous, but ultimately, she's a herald of change, and change is rarely either good or bad.
I see.
And
Hmm?
no, go ahead.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
And like as he's like explaining this, Rio still isn't moving. She's just standing there staring at the lanterns, and then she collapses.
Boy, can I make a medicine check on her?
Sure. Give me a medicine check. Bird toppled over.
Fuck. That is a 11. God damn it.
Okay, so you're like, oh god, her heart isn't beating, and like Salazar's like right next to you. Yes,
Why
it
is
is.
that?
You're just
Why
bad
is
at
that on an
medicine.
11?
You're I'm just because you shouted fuck, that wasn't very good.
Yeah, well, because when I shouted that, I thought it was a 1, because on this die, the 7 and
Oh,
1 look really similar.
Okay. The point is her heart is still beating. She's just something weird's coming, and then as you're like trying to feel her, she just kind of floats a few feet into the air and like spreads her arms out, and you see that her eyes are glowing, and she starts speaking in a voice that is not her own. And she gives this strange riddle. Actually, you know what? Because she's like a singer, I'd say she sings this, but I can't fucking sing, so I'm gonna read it. But she sings this strange song. 7 titans from the heavens shall fall, awakened from slumber by silent call to douse the flames and return to all. 7 titans, the world will be freed. The shadow, a name lost to time. The knight, riding swiftest steed. The fiend, loyal lord of lies. The beast, chains broken, set free. The burned woman, wielding blade of light. The angel, God's message seen clear. And the serpent, refusal to fight. Falling skies, the heavens will rend. One final question. What comes after the end? What comes after the end? And then she just gently lands on the ground, and the light disappears from her eyes as she finishes singing this song. Like, she blinks and's like, whoa, what's going on? How'd I end up in this basement? And I'm going to post in the chat that poem she just sang.
Thank you.
Yes, this poem about 7 titans. Wonder
Whoa,
what
that
fucking
sent
means.
weird.
Yeah, it split it up into multiple messages. But yeah, she's like, hey, what just happened? I feel dizzy. And Father Juno is just like staring at this and like rubbing his chin, like, interesting.
Nikolai would be giving her some water from like a water skin or something.
Like, see, okay, quote from Zane still away from Mike. First off, earlier is like about Father Juno, like, God, why are all these NPCs so untrustworthy? I don't think he's untrustworthy, but now Zane's like, I don't feel like saving the world. I just want to explore and let others adventures and do stuff. Well, the good news is maybe it's not about saving the world. Maybe it's about destroying it. It's an ambiguous prophecy. But
You would be looking straight at Salazar, and I would be like, just kind of tiredly, you know what this means.
I know nothing, but I am in awe of this. This is very interesting. I think I will stay here and try to decode this with Father Juno. Now that, I believe that the goddesses work in strange ways to lead people places. I met you when you were trying to save this girl. You took me with you on my pilgrimage, and it leads me here right as this prophecy is read. There is significance of this, I have no doubt. By the way, and then he tosses you like the 400 gold because I just remembered that you completed that mission.
Sick.
This
Oh,
is
nice.
fascinating.
Sweet.
This is fascinating. So how's the party feeling about this?
Oh, is Zane, is that all going to ship gold?
I think it should.
I
We can
don't disagree.
distribute it. We can distribute it after we upgrade the ship and
Okay.
whatever's left over.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. I just wanted to double check.
I kind
Yeah,
of
because
imagine
everyone
it,
did
like,
get good chunks, but
yeah, I kind of imagine like Salazar like tosses it to Arch or tosses it to Nikolai because he was talking to it. But how you're arranged, like Arch is between them, so Arch just like grabs it and like, I'm putting this in the ship account. So that was something. I love writing prophecies as a DM. They're fun. But yeah, that's
Would this
interesting.
be? Could Nikolai do a history check to see if this is anything he's heard of in his travels, or in any trinkets or any items he's
Sure.
come across? Okay.
Give me a history check.
Ooh. 22.
22. I feel like. Tell you what, Nikolai. Tell you what. I'm just thinking of this on the spot. You heard this a long time ago, and I'll like message you the details of when you heard it. But you heard like maybe not all of it, but like but you heard like falling skies, the heavens will rend. Like you've heard that phrase before, just a long time ago. Yeah.
We're
He wouldn't
gonna
be saying
fall
anything yet. He'd be kind of rubbing his head a bit.
Yeah, anyone else have reactions to this?
I think Callie's just like, no fucking idea what's going on.
Yeah, this is a bit more to bite off or chew than any of us probably wanted to bite off.
Yeah. Yeah, and hey, you're already hey, stop theorizing. Stop like the like immediately catching like things like with like Jordan like commenting like Jasper's the knight, the fiend is Arch, the beast is MMX, the burned woman is Callie, the serpent is Atlas, the shadow is Nikolai, and the angel is Myrna.
I don't. The shadow and angel, I'm like really. I don't know. Those two, I'm like, it's one. I don't know which one falls into which. Like I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, Arch is the angel.
Right.
Callie's
Arch
the
is an
beast.
angel. Like he's an asshole, but he's a nice guy deep down who really likes you guys.
Yeah.
just because I like money doesn't mean I'm a fiend.
No, I just thought that was gonna be. The reason I thought Arch is fiend is because Casey constantly talks about how much he hates Arch.
Well, no, I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I should phrase things better. I don't hate Arch. I think he's a good character. When I'm playing an NPC, when I'm playing any NPC, I hate Arch because Arch would be the worst person on the planet to deal with in real life.
Arch would do very well if you knew how to handle like high-level businesses in general, and like other CEOs. If you knew how to talk with executives.
I don't make enough to know that.
Yeah.
Wait, none of us do. We're fucking.
Well, you should just be interviewing different people, huh, Casey?
You start moving up. Start going into buildings, demanding to talk to CEOs.
So anyway,
I want to talk to Elon right now.
Enough about
Give me an interview.
enough about the prophecy and your theories about it.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to jump down into the blight later through a certain level up and items that we're going to acquire that allow us to go through, and we have to deal with stuff down below and find out the truth.
I can jump in it and survive already, right, Casey?
No, you fucking can't. I'm just saying, full out, MMX is not blight proof.
Come on.
Callie isn't even blight proof.
Like since the very
No.
beginning of this game, the entire like end game was us going into the blight, surviving, and finding out the secrets down below.
I
So
want to be blight proof as a treat.
that was always
I'm
the
like,
point of the
I
story.
How am
wrote
I supposed to lead my people to the promised land like Moses?
like 2 or 3 reasons as to why Callie didn't immediately die from the blight, and she's still not blight proof.
Yeah, like no, like Callie. Yeah, like Callie, you lost an arm to it. You got this health problems. You're the most blight resistant person on the planet, and you didn't, and you would
And
still
it's
die
killing
if you
me.
died. In.
Okay, and I'm a genetically modified little dude.
Yeah, but they can't it's like you can't you can selectively breed cats. You can't selectively breed them enough to survive being chucked in a volcano.
Okay, but what if MMX is secretly inorganic matter and that's why he has a hankering for gold?
Shit, that does make sense.
You ever thought about that?
Wait,
Yeah.
but
Take
gold.
the strip in the blight.
Well, you should have like a hankering for a metal with a higher melting point then.
You guys thought I couldn't say
Why?
clanker? No.
Gold would be smart because it'd take less of MMX's energy to melt it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, you've got that like a strange message to contemplate, and maybe that's foreshadowings for stuff. Maybe that never gets mentioned again. I feel like Rio's kind of tired after prophesizing and shit, so she's gonna go rest on the ship. Also, because there are other people around that you're going. So you want to go check out that Citadel crew?
We need to go
Yes.
get our ship ready to go to the thing, but we should probably check up on them.
We should meet with them and then immediately go start evacuating and shit.
Yeah, okay. And so you head into this barn where you were told you could find a Citadel crew. And like, I feel like you walk in and the first thing you hear is like, oh, God damn it. Why is it always you people? As like, you just see, hey, it's the only fucking Citadel crew you ever run into. Like, it's Captain Groggins and his buddies, Sal and Jimmy. Or Cy and Jiminy is like, oh, why? Why is it you people again?
Listen, I know our meetings in the past have not been the most fortuitous, but this time it's actually very important.
Oh God, don't go for Jimmy. Jimmy runs through a wall hard enough to leave a Looney Tunes-sized hole and is just running from Arch.
Arch is small enough to fit through it.
Oh God.
He's ran into the. Oh, good. He's defeated Arch by tricking Arch into running off the edge of the world into the blight.
Captain Goggins, we have been working with a researcher, one who is unfortunately no longer of this world, but what's more important is he collected data on the blight that shows that a Maelstrom will be appearing here in less than a day's time.
Shit. How big?
Do we know?
We know
Just,
that
like,
it's large enough to
vaguely
destroy
big.
Cyrinus, probably.
Puts out her arms about this big.
Oh, that's few. It's only as big as like the
No.
wingspan of an average
No.
person. Oh, it's bigger?
It's from what he told us before he passed away. It is big enough that it could potentially destroy the entirety of Cyrinus.
Okay, and just he does some quick thinking. I'll try and get in contact. Radio is always spotty out here in the fucking boondocks. I'll try and get as many ships from Citadel as here as possible. I don't know if they'll be able to make it in time. I'll organize the ships and soldiers that are already here, try and what we can do to evacuate, what we can do to shoot the bugs, but Can you handle the Maelstrom?
Yes. That
If
will...
you handle the,
Go on.
if you can stop the Maelstrom, we'll use our ship to shoot as many of the bugs as we can, keep them from reaching the city. If you can stop the Maelstrom, get rid of the wind while it's weak, things might be okay.
Indeed, yes. But with that, unless there's anything my crew needs to say or anything you need to tell us, you need to go start hailing them since time is of the essence, and we need to prepare to enter the Maelstrom.
Yeah. Just a moment. Gotta finish this up. And you see that like what he and Sai are doing is extracting a bunch of blood from a sheep and like putting it in a cooler.
This really isn't important right now. You need to
I
start
know.
moving immediately.
I know. Just a moment where okay, we're done here. And hey, this is important work. You know, we're actually you
Okay,
find it.
stop. How about, considering that the moments it takes you to explain it could be the difference between potentially hundreds living and dying.
Okay, we're going. I was just going to say, you might find it interesting that we're here on work with Dr. Camille Bardot. Yeah.
No. You need to move
Fucking
now.
I twitch from Callie hearing Camille's name.
Do you want to do...
No.
Nope. Now we're leaving.
Nope.
Yeah. Talk about how they're like getting like blood of sheep with like sheep pox for like vaccinations against like this new disease that's going around, like exposition. Okay, they'll talk to you about that later.
Yeah.
They're gonna go rush that. And as they're running, they're like, by the way, how's Rio doing?
She's doing well. Hopefully you haven't told anyone of her existence.
Yep.
Good.
Hey, my lips are sealed. Oh, and a little bit of check up on our last minute. As they're leaving, they just shout, "Hey, you know MMX?"
Yeah? What about him?
Spot another one of them at that tavern, like a couple miles from here. If you're curious about that.
Like on
Anyway, we gotta go do
Cyrinus?
something. Yeah.
We don't have the fucking time.
Yeah,
Jump
we don't.
on this guy and start sniffing him.
You got like a few hours.
Plenty of
That's to
time.
prepare, fix the ship, get supplies we need. We don't got time.
Look,
To be fair, can
doesn't have
MMX
hands.
fix the ship?
Yeah, he can't do any of that, so he will be going on a little side
I mean,
adventure.
the thing is, though, is that, like, I presume
minute, this
Callie
is the
does
other
have
way.
to be there to prepare the ship.
And MMX doesn't
well,
go anywhere without Callie.
Please,
Okay, no,
someone take
here's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to just turn to Nikolai and go, could you, if you don't mind, oversee the preparations? I think that the appearance of a second MMX-like creature could prove very useful, or could provide very useful information for us.
The preparations will be done.
I appreciate it, as always, Nikolai.
And I'd kind of turn immediately to start doing that. Under my breath, I am still muttering that part of the poem, "Falling skies, the heavens rend," and I'm off.
Okay.
While
So
you
you're doing
were
that.
talking,
Let's see.
MMX was sniffing the dude to catch the scent of the other MMX.
You have caught the scent of the other MMX.
Yeah.
Also, I would say, let's say at this point you have about 4 hours to do repairs on the ship. Let me find in our notes how much Jasper can repair in that time.
I do wave at Jim as they're leaving and tell him I'll see him later.
No, you won't. Okay,
That man
so
is
Jasper,
living in his own reality.
Jasper, if you spend 400 gold from the ship stuff, you will be able to get back 10 health to the ship. It's not much, but it'll help.
Only 400. Wait, what?
Holy,
that wasn't the price of repairs.
400?
It was 200 for 5.
If you have another
200 and
person
2 hours for
helping,
5 points of damage. So
Would
for
that
400
increase
and
how
4
much?
hours, you can get 10 health back. Does the ship? Are you guys acceptable with doing that?
I
Wait,
guess
if
so.
it's
200 for
just
ship
one
repair?
person, is it that rate? Or if someone like gives advantage or helps, does that slightly increase how much health we get?
Question is, how many of you are mechanics besides Jasper?
I'm
Also, where's
checking.
the money
Okay.
going?
I'll keep it real
Supplies.
with you, Casey. If it's just hole patches, you don't need to have experience. Like,
Tell
it's
you what, I
not
would
that
say-
hard to fucking patch a hole.
I
I
don't
would
have
say-
proficiency in Smith or Tinker tools, but I do have air vehicles, if that helps.
I will say if the whole crew is working together, I will let you do another 5 points. So that'll be 600 gold to get 15 back.
I know we're inflating a little bit because you are giving us a lot of gold per thing. But when our ship has, what is it, 300 HP, 400 HP?
Mhm.
And a normal healing potion is 50 gold, and she can heal 10 HP at max roll.
Well, ships are different than people on how
Also,
much
wait,
it is.
Casey,
to heal
we're
them.
going
Yeah,
to the
but that's-
tavern.
That's
Yes,
200
yes, you do
gold
that. I'm just.
for 5
Okay.
over.
It's
Yeah,
a
'cause
ship
it's-
compared to a human being is the thing. I don't think it would
I
be
have
the same.
2 health potions. Can I use that on the ship?
I don't
You
think
can pour 'em
anybody
on the
would
ship. It's
repair
not
the
gonna
ship.
heal it.
Then. It would be cheaper to buy a
Well,
new
aren't
ship.
we asking the real question?
No, ships are fucking expensive, man.
It'd be cheaper to steal a perfectly fine ship.
Well, yes, but that's because that costs nothing.
Okay, we just leave the ship and let it go to shit, and we start stealing ships that we
So you have
Okay.
know our bad.
2,500.
No.
Oh,
You
yeah,
guys
Kelly's gonna love
repair,
that.
we are going to meet the new MMX.
We don't have 2,500 ship code. We have 3,100 ship code right now.
So you're not going to do any repairs?
If we do the 2 repair, the 4 hours repairing, that's 27.
Yeah, because
Not
we said
25.
that I would allow you to do 3 rounds of repairing and 4
If
hours
everyone
was
helps.
working together.
Oh, do an extra 5. I thought it was just an extra 5 in general, not an extra 200 gold.
Yeah,
Myrna's okay with helping, though.
Okay. You've got some repairs to the ship. That's nice. And in the meantime, let's check let's go get a new MMX. Everything is fun with the new MMX. Who else going along for this?
I think it's just us, me and MMX.
Yeah, I'm prepping.
Okay.
I
So
would be shopping just for ship supplies.
I don't want to just
or
walk
marksman
straight
supplies.
in. I want to try and peek through the window.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay, I'm using guidance on myself. 30-20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Is this like being revealed for you?
Yeah, I see it.
It's not showing what's visible for me is the problem.
I
We all see it.
see the
Wait, I didn't hide this. I didn't hide this is the problem.
Yeah,
It
all of
wa-
us can see it.
So that was just always visible. But yeah, you peek in, you see some Fort Windhelm guys. They've got it's not the Scepter, it's a different captain from the one you've seen before. But you can see as you're looking in through the window that there's those Fort Windhelm guys. This guy actually placed him standing on a fire. Let's not do that. And also you see this weird shadow in the corner, and MMX can smell. Oh, that shadow is familiar. That shadow is like that scent I found.
MMX starts thrashing against his leash.
MMX. Hang on. Now, here's the thing. These people are going to try and take you back, and I'm not opposed to fighting them, but we should. There has to be a better way to go about doing this.
MMX roars and then cocks his head as if telling Callie I go into a rage now.
Not soon. Not yet, though. Let's see. I think, well, do I have something I can do here?
If we can like surprise them somehow, we get a surprise round, right?
Well, surprise round means that you're automatically shoot to kill, which I'm not saying you can't do, but
No, that just
Yeah.
means they're initiating combat. And they can choose to
Yeah.
run from combat
I mean, so
after grabbing something.
my thing is, I guess, like, yeah, I don't want to jump into combat straight away because we don't. I suspect there will be combat, but at the same time, it might be possible to do this without combat.
With the grappler feet, can't I like move around with people without?
Yep.
Yes,
imposing-
without taking a
I
movement
could
penalty.
So theoretically, I could rage, grab the captain, grapple him with one of my tails, and we could just sprint out of there.
I
With
see
my
no way that could. Okay.
Okay, I think this is a good plan B. But I do
Okay.
legitimately want to try talking to them.
Okay, should MMX wait outside?
Yeah, I think Callie will just say, wait by the window and on my signal, and Callie will do like a signal in Thieves' Cant. Burst in and rage.
Okay, where is the nearest window that I could like to these guys? Is this a window? Oh
Yeah, that's
no!
the
Why
one.
did everything turn black?
I
Oh?
I didn't do it.
Help!
Try refreshing your
MMX,
page.
open your eyes.
It's because I'm on. It's because I'm on my phone. Oh, the whole thing reloaded.
Arch, are you coming with as well?
No!
Wait,
I have
these guys
26.
are
I have
Red
a-
Sun Empire. They literally destroyed the Earth. Shouldn't they just be like KOS?
I mean, that's your moral prerogative if you want to.
Okay,
I mean, I
wherever
have-
the
It
wherever
would
the
be
nearest
murder.
window is, I'm waiting there.
Like,
At bare minimum, I have a 22 stealth. I don't think anybody can really ever really know I'm there. And that's at bare minimum.
I also
So-
pass without trace.
Shouldn't like every country just be like wanting to kill these guys?
Yes.
well, you see, I mean, they're unpopular and don't get along with the other cities, but like let's just kill them all. There's not that many people left.
Yeah, I think it's a
don't- we
thing
don't
of
want to
like.
Keep them.
I think, okay, what I think it is it's if every single place does that, then it very quickly becomes a war of attrition. And in a war of attrition, let's be honest, there's no winners.
Yeah, let me double check my notes. They're about like 10% of the remaining mortal population. So, I mean, you could kill them, but that would be bad in just amount of people left alive. Like, I think, hold on, here's in my notes about how many people are still alive in each place. Like, what I have in my notes is 60,000 for Citadel, 100,000 Ironworks, 70K Disco City, 90K Shimmer, 15K for Cyrinus. Actually, no, like 6,000 for Cyrinus. I said something different earlier. 30 for Fort Windhub, which is these assholes, and then the other ones. Ulkton was like 40,000 for context before it died, and those have been distributed.
Okay, but this is an empire that can absolutely disappear and it's perfectly fine. Actually, they already did disappear. These are remnants. This is...
Okay, so is it shoot to kill attack on sight, or is it stealth
don't
in,
think
or is
so,
it
no.
negotiate? Because we've discussed a few things.
I mean, universally, they should be shoot on sight for everybody, especially the Citadel crew. Actually, we should go inform the Citadel crew that there's terrorists here.
They're the ones that informed
The problem
us.
is they are terrorists. the problem is they aren't terrorists. They're from a country that did war crimes a long time ago. This would be like waltzing into modern day Germany and like just like shooting some people. Well, I mean, they're Nazis. Well, no, they were Nazis. It was a long time ago,
But they're still clearly doing evil shit.
Oh, totally. But like
It's like
they're not
it's like if we
totally evil.
stormed.
They're horrible to MMX, but that's like you could. I'm saying
It's like if we stormed into Germany after 400 years after World War II, and they were still Nazis.
well, yes, but I mean, how you want to approach
Hi,
this?
Soren's Army. A long time ago, you guys used to be one of the horrible people in the world. Oh, hey, look, Soren's Army. You're still one of the horrible people in the world. Maybe the world should keep attacking you like they are.
I don't appreciate glossing over the abuse of my fellow MMXs.
It's a shitty place, but
Hi, Kelly.
Yes.
What's the plan?
Well, I mean, I guess I was still thinking of that because there's very clearly still stealth as an option. There is we could try and talk our way out of it, which I feel much more confident in now that you're here. Or there's just attack on sight. But that's one.
What did
Oh.
you do stealth for?
Hmm?
Do you need me to go steal that other MMX?
Well, the problem I'm concerned with is that if we don't try and talk to it first, or try and calm it, it's going to alert them. And then it's just going to turn into the same situation as attack on sight.
I peek into the window. Do I see the other MMX?
no, but you just see this like massive shadows hiding in the corner.
MMX thinks it's in that shadowy corner.
And we can't see anything in the shadowy corner.
No.
What I'm thinking is stealthing in there, casting speak with animals, trying to explain to it what exactly we plan on doing, and then getting out. I think that's the best plan. But for that to work, I think I might need you to be a distraction.
I mean, if that is the creature, I can just you can cast that spell and I can connect you psychically and speak with it mentally and secret.
Is that how that works? Do they not need to speak a language?
Telepathy. Well, I mean, MMX can speak to you mentally perfectly fine. They do speak common. They just don't speak it.
Oh, they understand. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, that's ingenious. If you could do that and provide some sort of distraction while I try and get them out, I think that would be great. I have MMX on standby in case things go sour.
Okay, let's go in.
Okay. I'm gonna let Arch go in first, and then I will make a stealth check.
Can I make a stealth check also?
Sure.
Cool. Remember, my base is a 22. If I roll below a 10, it becomes a 22 no matter what.
Jesus Christ.
It's a plus 12. It's a 27.
27. So how are you approaching this, Arch?
I will walk in. I will be stealthing around. I will wait for a moment and then jump over the counter.
By the way, there's a bartender there. He doesn't get a token because he doesn't have a name. But he wouldn't notice you either.
I will stand here. I will find something to elevate myself, and I'm gonna pop up.
What do you mean by pop up? Like get in a high position or
Just like
He's gonna,
literally
like, stand
pop
on
up
something and
over
pop
the
up.
counter.
Yeah, he's gonna pop up over the counter and hold a glass and a rag and act like he works there, next to the bartender that's working there.
okay. So how's Callie gonna handle this?
I'm just going to stealth in, following this path. And I rolled a 23 for stealth.
Okay, let me roll to see if this captain, who has a name but you haven't met her yet, he rolls 16, doesn't notice you.
Awesome. And the telepathic bond is up, right, Arch?
Not yet, because I did not see what this creature is from inside. Can I see here now?
You cannot. It's just cloaked in shadows.
Oh, so it's magical darkness. Okay, so I can't do anything yet. And you
Okay.
can't. Well, I mean, you could try talking into it, but
Yeah.
hello. I was told by the temple to come here and report for work. Did my coworker here provide drinks for everyone?
And I feel like at that point the bartender's gonna be like, "Whoa, where the fuck did you come from? You just popped up next to me."
Oh, hi, Kyle. I'm working here now.
Okay, I didn't know that the temple I didn't know that the temple assigned. I didn't know the temple assigned bartender.
Yeah, it's a holy mission.
Okay. Well, yes, I've given this nice group of people. I've given them their drinks. I'm Kyle, the bartender. Yep. Are your drinks good, Captain Lugner? And the captain was like, "They are. Thank you very much, Kyle, the bartender."
Oh, I have a really good mixed drink. If all of you guys want to try it, it comes with a special show. I've been practicing it for a while.
Well, that sounds just delightful. Yes, would you enjoy that, Ben? And they yeah.
Okay. Well, I need all 5 of you here because you guys will all be part of the show. Kyle,
Okay,
Kyle,
sure.
Can you put down 5 glasses?
Or
And I'm just gonna do a bartending show. Sleight of hand. I'm gonna roll it. Cool. That's a
32.
26. Ignore the 6. It's a 26.
Are you fucking poisoning them?
No,
I'm
it's
just
just a sleight of hand show. I'm not poisoning them.
So you're not poisoning them, you're just distracting them with the cool drinking tricks. You're not
I'm
murdering
gonna
these
give them the rainbow
And I come
shot.
over and I inject some poison in each of them.
Okay, they're with that amazing sleight of hand, drinking trick, they are very enthralled by this. The captain's gonna wow, that is just incredible. How do you learn to do something like that?
The show will be going on long enough for them to handle whatever the fuck they need to handle over here. It's like it's an entire thing.
Okay, how's Callie gonna handle this?
I'm going to just very quietly be like, shh, shh, and reach my hand in, and see if I can find the animal.
Okay, so you reach your hand into this darkness, and you just, as you're approaching, you hear this growling noise, this just rough growling, and then does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Rough growling.
Okay, you with that 24, you just get struck by that. Yeah, you get struck by this tentacle, and the darkness fades away, and you see this creature. It's kind of looks like a large hairless cat, maybe some lizard DNA, and then does very much look like a big ass MMX, but also it's a very big ass MMX with these 2 spiked tentacles going on, and it just strikes you with one as it is growling.
As I see that happening in the background, I start making my show louder. I start banging glasses and the alcohol bottles against the table and knocking on the wood. I'm literally just trying to do an entire show.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'll link them psychically as that's happening.
I'm gonna be honest, Zane. I think that you're probably very good at the show. I don't think that you're good enough at the show that for instance, I don't think you could bar tricks good enough for Callie to ignore MMX attacking someone. So I don't think you would be able to ignore this. but like this large creature strikes
Well, I
you,
think
and
the
it
difference
feels.
there is my passive perception is 17.
Well, this person has a good passive perception too.
Is it 17 though?
No,
There you go.
but I
Not
think they
good
can.
enough.
I think it's good enough that they can hear like their MMX roaring as it tries to kill Callie.
Can I link them psychically as I see it happening and see if while I'm doing my show, just like, oh shit, there it is. Link.
So you're linking Callie and the big ass MMX.
And myself, yeah, because I have to be part of the link no matter what.
Okay, what are you going to mentally say to the creature?
I mean you no harm. I know these people have done you wrong, but I'm here to help you.
Get out of my mind. And it's gonna like try and bite you, Callie. That does what? Yep, another 24. Does
You
a
never
24
rolled
hit?
damage
I
for
know.
either of them.
Oh yeah, like the first one was 6 damage. This one is 10 damage as it bites into your arm, and then like the captain is gonna jump out of her chair and pull out her whistle and blow on it, and like the creature recoils and it stops biting you, Callie.
Hmm.
And she's gonna be like, "Oh, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. She can be a bit aggressive
I'm ducking under the
sometimes.
table.
Bad girl. Why are you ducking under the table?
Because she's approaching.
Okay.
Oh,
And she just
mysterious.
this captain just runs up to the creature and says, "Oh, calm girl. We don't bite people. Bad 4179. Bad 4179. Calm down." And she's just petting the giant cat.
I mean, the cat doesn't seem, I presume, particularly happy with the commander, right?
It still looks like really angry and annoyed, but it's gonna stop attacking you after it hears that whistle.
Okay, then I'm going to speak to it mentally and go, I know that this is not a situation that you are familiar with, but there are people outside that will treat you with kindness and not cruelty. I have another one of you.
And you see, like, its kind of demeanor as you say that, like, it was just staring at you like, hate. And then, like, as you mentioned, you have another one. It, like, kind of quizzically turns its head. And I feel like the commander is gonna let the captain is kind of like gonna peer under the table and say, "Hello there, hi."
No, that's bullshit.
What?
That's bullshit.
You got attacked.
What, does getting attacked make you lose hiding?
I don't. I imagine yes.
I assume
Like,
it would be sort of like
It's very hard to stealth when you're in the jaws of a panther.
And you think this is the first time Callie's been bitten by an animal?
No, but I don't think that you can.
Also, a reminder, Callie is left-handed, which is her metal arm.
Okay, but it's still hard.
That'd be loud as
to hide when
fuck.
that arm
Yeah, that's a fair
is
point.
in a monster.
I think over the connection, Arch would be like, "Do you need us to save you? We can take you with us, and you can hang out with one of your brethren."
And the creature is going to. She's gonna say back, "I need help from no one, but I would like to see the other."
Well,
I'll go and link MMX. I'll link MMX to this conversation.
Hello?
Show yourself.
MMX,
So
not
that's
yet.
MMX?
Jumps through the window and attacks this person.
MMX isn't gonna do anything until he gets the signal from Callie. So
Listen,
he's just
yeah.
gonna say no.
Listen, if the other one reveals themselves, it puts both you and them in danger.
I fear nothing. I am not in danger.
You might not
I
be,
am
but
strong.
our MMX is young. And ultimately, I would rather not put it in a position that causes it unnecessary danger.
7 months old.
It's a baby. I would say this, you don't know this at this point. This one is 6 years old. It's a fully grown MMX.
Almost 1 year old for an animal is pretty. It's close to an adult, pretty.
Let me rephrase that. It's not like right at the age when it comes adulthood. I mean, it's like it's a lot older than MMX, and it is fully grown.
Cool. Now, listen, I understand your distrust, but I promise you that no harm will come of you, and, well, do you want to remain in this fate with these people, or do you want to try and make change for yourself?
And it kind of ponders those words, like, because it's never really considered this before. And I feel like after a second, it just like slams one of its tentacles down on the table and like cracks it.
All right.
So I do feel like with this going on, like the Fort Windhub guys are going to be heading over
Yeah, I
there
think
to,
if
like,
the table cracks, I'm definitely revealed, and I am making the signal to MMX.
Okay.
And with the
I
psychic link,
burst-
I will tell you to straight up attack the commander.
Okay.
Just do the second, like I hear that, I'm like,
Goes
you should just grab
into
them,
a
throw them out the
rage
window.
and pounces on the commander.
You should just
Yeah,
grab
make
them,
an
pull them out the window through the psychic connection.
Oh,
an
that's
attack roll.
genius.
Okay, wait, let me see. Um, 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 a 15?
Oh, that just barely hits. So you like rip her through the window.
Well, she has to make a grappling check.
I thought when you
Okay.
attack and successfully hit, you can grapple automatically.
No, it's
That's
you
part of
can
it.
make a grapple check
Is
for
that-
free.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's gonna dodge out of this. She gets a dirty 20.
Well, you have to see what did. Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah, immediately after hitting with the grappling appendage. Well, I do have.
did
Oh,
you
but
roll
that's a bonus
athletics, Nikki?
No, it's just a DC now. It's a
Oh, right.
D-
It's stupid. I forget that because in my other game we used the correct rules.
it's something plus proficiency plus my strength bonus.
8.
I forget what the base number is.
8. It's always 8.
The 8, so it's 8 plus 8.
Yeah.
16. Man, no one has like silvery barbs or
So
nothing.
she's
I
gonna like.
do. But, I
But
might
you're busy fixing the ship, so she's gonna like dodge out of this, and she's gonna go 4179 to defense, and like big fucking creature is going to jump through the window. And MMX, this is you. First off, you see this big MMX, and also you see it like kind of tackle you to the ground.
Oh, hide, quick. There's a fight.
Can I roll out of its way?
Yeah, I don't think it's trying to hurt you, but it does have. It's trying to hold you down. So make a check to try and get out of that.
Athletics, which I have advantage on while I'm raging. 24.
24. Okay, MMX, you pop out of its grasp.
I roar in its face.
Oh, it's gonna roar back, and I'm gonna make like Give me like a wisdom saving throw against this massive version of you roaring at you.
But I was gonna talk to it first. Okay. I got a 13.
I feel like it just roaring at you. MMX is kind of scared now because, like, it's your animal instincts. This big animal.
He's scared, but he's still brave. So in the psychic link, he's gonna be like, "Stop it! I don't
You,
want to hurt you."
nor I you, but you have attacked first.
Because
Wait a
you were
minute.
hurting my friends.
And you were hurting my friend.
They aren't your friends.
I roll a
You're
stealth.
their tool.
MMX is gonna say, "I had a master once too, and he hurt me. They're bad people."
And it's just kind of growling at you. And I feel like the captain at this point is going to kind of dust herself off and say, would you all like to talk this out? Or because I think I've heard you. And I...
Go ahead, keep on.
No, go ahead, roll.
I was just wondering if I could roll a stealth.
Sure.
Okay. So that's a 31.
That's a 31. Okay, so you roll that 31, and I mean the bartender, like Kyle the bartender's like, hey, wasn't there a guy next to me a second ago? Wow, that's real strange.
Yeah, I will, I guess I'll pop out from under the table and go, all right, you caught me. We can talk this out.
Yes. And she's going to sit down at a table to talk and say, Are you the crew that I'm thinking of? Because most of the MMXs are with their creators, but I have heard of one getting loose. Yes, it got loose in Disco City, and one of our captains, a very, very foolish man named Deceptor, lost his mind and attacked people to try and get back an MMX that he had abused. He caused a terrible, terrible panic before ultimately being killed.
You would be thinking
Now,
of...
those...
Huh?
Go ahead.
Yes. That is... me. You are thinking of the right person.
I also heard that your crew showed kindness to a few of our men, allowed them to surrender and turned them into the authorities, allowing them to be sent back to our city to face justice. I would like to apologize for what that man did, and thank you for the kindness you showed to those two men.
Of course, yes. Nobody deserves to die for somebody else's dream or vision or madness. And that's something I firmly believe in. With that, can I like make a perception check to see if this MMX is like in a bad way in any shape?
I also do two things while this is all going on.
Go ahead.
I want to do a sleight of hand, and I also want to ask a message, send a message over to the other MMX.
Oh, that gives me an idea, actually. Before you do your sleight of hand, I want to use the psychic link really quick and just say, Arch, take their whistle.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was gonna do, but
Okay.
I want to ask the, yeah, you know me, I'm on top of screwing over
Yeah,
KC.
I know.
But I do want to ask the creature, if they're controlling you, are they controlling you with the whistle, or do they have any? If we take the whistle away, will you be free? The loud sounds in your ears.
The whistle is pain, but the whistle is not what keeps freedom.
What is it?
Existence.
Oh, okay.
The world is what keeps freedom.
Say 27 to steal the whistle.
Yeah, and like the captain is just there like, man, I sure do love having my whistle in my pocket in case I need it. I haven't noticed anything. So what's Callie
Yeah, I'm
gonna
gonna-
ask? You said you wanted to.
No, I
Okay.
asked. I had the thing that I wanted to tell Arch, but I wanted to make a perception check to see like, is this MMX like well fed, taken care of, etc., etc.
You do get the sense that it's not starving, but it does have a bunch of like scars and shit, and you get the feeling like it's not starving, it's fine physically, but it's had a rough life.
Right.
Over the
Okay.
connection here. I got the whistle.
Perfect. Thank you, Arch.
Also, all three of us here at the both MMXs here that also, it's like, I got the whistle. You're safe now. So if you want to turn around and start attacking them, we'll help you.
And it's going to like
You
hear that
can't
and just
trust
walk
them.
in and lie down by the fire and just close its eyes.
Okay, well,
Now-
if we attack them, then the MMX won't attack us.
Perfect. Now, I guess, well, I must admit, I may have misjudged. Admittedly, you don't see a lot of Fort Windhelm folks around. And you all don't exactly have the best reputation. I think we can all agree to that.
Oh yes, we all know our reputation isn't the best, but occasionally there are ones of us who are sent out on journeys to try and restore the reputation of our people. My crew in particular is sent out to deal with maelstroms. We just dealt with one in the northeast and are stopping here to refuel while on our way to Shimmer.
I see. All right. Well, I see that you're. Well, allow me to ask this question. What exactly are the MMXs?
Well, I'm not like, oh god, that fucked up my throat doing the 4179 thing, but it's like hurts now. I don't know the specifics. I know that they are not beings that exist naturally. They're beings that are created for purposes, experiments in creating better forms of life. They're very, very strong. This particular lineage has been of great use in conquering maelstroms. 4179 here is a pro at it.
Interesting.
Over the second connection to 4179. Since they like to hurt you and everything, if you do like to fight maelstroms, you can come with us and we can do it and just have fun without being pain. If you don't like it, then we can find a safe place for you.
You can eat lots of nails and gold and hot dogs too, if you come with us.
Why the hell would I eat nails? Nails are not food.
Are you sure?
Forgive
They're quite yummy.
this, as you know, this MMX. I say this telepathically. This MMX is still young. They still have plenty to learn.
They sound foolish.
That's not very nice.
Well,
I'm
how-
not very nice.
You could
think about this though. You don't come into this world knowing everything. You must learn these things. MMX has not had very much time to do that.
whatever.
Can I also insight check to see if they're telling the truth about this MMX being like specifically for Maelstroms and nothing else?
Yeah, give me that insight check.
Oh, that's a nat 20, so that's a 24.
Oh yeah, she is completely telling the truth. She is honest that this thing is good at conquering Maelstroms.
Right. And so, what exactly is the end game of the MMX project?
That end game is a strange question, isn't it? What is the end game of anything any of the cities do? The end game is to survive for a few more weeks. We get the fuel from we get the orichalcum from the Maelstroms. We transport it to Shimmer for processing, and that is what we bring back to our city to keep it flying.
Does MMX know that to be actually true?
I mean, that broadly is what you people do.
Okay, but is that like the from his time spent under the Deceptor's care? Is he sure? Is MMX aware that there are any like greater aspirations of the Empire?
To be fair, I don't think they told MMX shit while he was there. I think you were baby.
But you never overheard. You never overheard anything.
I don't
That
think so.
guy did also like to run his mouth.
Yeah, that guy was the monologuer of doom.
Actually,
Like-
yes. We just do a little flashback of Deceptor as you're being taken to Disco City, and he's like, "Yes, this will be the chance to prove myself and prove that my sister isn't better than me. Yes, I will conquer this maelstrom in the southwest using this new MMX I have been given. Although it is an annoying one who I like to hit because it's annoying, but it will be useful."
I'm pretty sure Deceptor injected MMX with a bunch of shit to make him artificially stronger.
Yes, and time to give its daily steroid injection to make it stronger. And I'm doing it personally because I'm a Saturday morning cartoon villain. And then his men, you just overhear his men like, why does he monologue everything to himself?
That's how I have a
you imagine if he was named Deceptor, that like he wouldn't narrate every evil thing he did.
Okay, so MMX, I guess, can corroborate that they're not lying. He is basically just a body bag designed to defeat the Maelstrom.
Yeah. And I feel like the captain is going to ask, so what are you people doing in town right now?
Well, we had a job with we had a few jobs going at one time, and one of them was to take a monk to various places, and this was their last stop.
Oh, well, I'm glad that you guys don't have anything serious going on right now.
Well, I mean, there's some stuff, but for now, no. Always something on our plates.
In that case, why don't let's head back. We should really get going back to our own ship. And I think you should head back to yours as well.
All right,
Oop,
well,
don't put monster in.
it was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
You just jump through a window.
Oop, no, well, the door goes off the map is the problem.
Do they just ignore what I said?
No, I was already moving them, but like
Okay.
she's like, yes, and she offers a hand for you to shake. It's Captain, actually.
I see.
I'm afraid I'm not as important as a commander, but Honesty Lugner is the name. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
MMX.
I am Captain Bardot.
Well, let's see you around. Come. And then she leaves and like she calls 4197 or 4179 to follow.
I will.
MMX is gonna ask 4179 to stay.
And
Please
is it
don't
possible to
go.
flip someone off with a tentacle?
To what?
I mean,
Like,
none of
flip-
us can see it.
Flip someone
Stare
off with a
outside.
tentacle.
You could probably mentally flick someone off. You just send the image of it over.
Yeah. But she's gonna leave with her captain.
Over the connection. If they do end up abusing or hurting you again, remember, they don't have the whistle, so you can just attack them and not be afraid.
Good to know.
We're also nearby. We're going to be going to the Maelstrom that you're probably going to go into, so if you find us...
Wait,
you
there's a
can join us.
maelstrom? Hold on, time.
Arch!
And like this is like
Arch!
MMX.
Wait,
There's
why?
a maelstrom?
That's to the creature, right?
Yeah, but the creature's like Maelstrom. Now the creature's gonna start like pawing at like honesty, like Maelstrom. It's like, what's that? What's that, boy? What's that, boy? Ooh, you want to go play? You want to fight? And it's like trying to encourage the cowardly dog.
If you join us, you
gesture,
can
like,
come
there's-
with to the Maelstrom.
They don't know where it
It's
is.
like
We do.
trying to pantomime Maelstrom because it can't talk, and I feel like that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
The things I do for Maelstroms.
Oh my god.